Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Cardinals, Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the Chicago Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals. The Redbirds are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. Juan Rodriguez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
And now in the box, Pete Crow Armstrong. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
First pitch, 7:15.
One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Into the box, Andrew Romine. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, number 18. A fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 9 homers and 36 RBIs. Now it's 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
This is skied into short left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting fourth.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, in talking to the coaches, I think they're a little worried about the production they're getting out of the 5-hole. Last month, he had less than 5 RBIs. He's one of the guys they count on to produce runs, and he's not really doing that much right now. So we'll see if the new page on the calendar helps get this guy going.
First pitch of the AB now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And it's 1-2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Romine leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. One left for the Cubs. Nothing for the Cubs to start. Cards coming up next. You're dialed into MLB Network. Alec Mills, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is really tough to hit when runners get into scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one.
And stepping in, Paul DeYoung. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Cardinals, the second baseman, Paul.
Now the pitch.
DeYoung.
Now a drive by DeYoung. This ball is hit well to left field. And gone. An absolute bomb. It's a solo shot here for Paul DeYoung, number 28 on the season, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
Base red heart shape, base red heart shape.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
At the plate, Lars Nootbaar, as he'll take a look at ball one. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, they cannot allow that one run to deflate them. I know they haven't been playing well recently, but that's nothing in today's game. The way guys are hitting home runs at an epic rate, they just need to calm down and get on the offensive side of the ball.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
He sends it on the ground softly to the left. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, Harrison.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
This guy's got a big shot at the Triple Crown. He's leading in 2 of the 3 categories and top 5 in home runs, so that's where he needs to pick it up.
His prior history versus this arm, 2 hits in 7 tries. He also has 1 home run. First and second here with nobody out. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left, and he keeps it up. 53 now on the year, and with it, the Cardinals have increased their lead 4-0.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or if he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Honcho Gaming live stream. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now.
The first baseman.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
You know what, Matty? I don't see it ending anytime soon. We got to take a look at the upcoming matchups, but this guy is absolutely locked in the plate, and I don't think anybody gets him to lose his toehold right now.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado, having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the NL batting chase.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
First pitch of the AB on its way, as he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1.
You know, it's funny, you always want pitchers with great command, but this guy is almost filling up the zone too much. I'd like to see him nibble the corners and get these guys off his stuff in the middle of the plate.
To second for 1, on to first, and they turn the double play.
Batting 7th.
Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable, stay on the attack, get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in, he'll breeze through 7 strong.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. It's on to inning number 2 now in St. Louis. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Cubs nothing. Striding in is number 66. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job 1 at bat at a time.
Here's the pitch.
Aye.
As an offense right here, 4-0, you can't let that get away from you. You're a grand slam from tying this one up. Everyone take a deep breath and just start getting some guys on base.
And it's quickly 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
At the plate now, Robinson Chirinos, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. One and one to Chirinos. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. And 2 quick outs here in the second.
Batting 7th, the left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Now here it comes. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
1-1 the count now. The pitch.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Cubs are down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. And now the first pitch. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Lifted in the air to center. Number 66 is there, and he has it for the out.
Batting 9th, the right fielder.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
In now, Dylan Carlson. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
So next to hit is Paul DeYoung. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
Going back to that last AB, that was the Express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. On the ground is short. This could be 2. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Lars Nootbaar.
Next to hit is Lars Nootbaar, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. first pitch on its way.
Ball one, no strike.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Slow roller down the third baseline. Barehanded at his knees.
Oh.
It's in time. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. 1 left for the Cardinals. They lead it 4-0. Now at the plate, number 43, and they've got some work to do early on, down 4-0 already. First pitch coming, here it is.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Here comes the 1-2. There's a slider taken for a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
A 1 pitch on its way.
Nope,
a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit out towards second. DeYoung fields it cleanly, and that's the second out.
Good range showing off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Stepping in now, Pete Crow Armstrong. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. Here's the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail here 4-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the DH, Demetrius Lewis.
Hitter, Demetrius Lewis.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll reach unsuccessfully at a slider away, it's strike 1.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, Harrison
So
Bader.
that'll bring in Harrison Bader. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate is Paul Goldschmidt. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And this was sinking on him at the end, but he's able to hang with it, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they're in front 4-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Andrew Romine.
Andrew Romine.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. This is popped up. Arenado in foul ground. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, number 18.
Next, here is number 18. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. This one's flared off to the right side. DeYoung ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Number 16.
Next up, Patrick Wisdom comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Cat orange whistling, cat orange whistling.
And now the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at bat. It's 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
2-0.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Swung on, missed. 2-1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 2-1.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. No runs, just one hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They're down 4-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado.
The third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
First pitch on the way.
Nope.
And this is off the corner and low, ball one.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
The 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
The batter, the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Now at the plate, here is Tyler O'Neill. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Hit hard to short, fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
The catcher, number 4.
Yanni Molina digging in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him. Grounded back up the middle. Arroyo fields cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Leading off the inning, it'll be number 66, and they could use a spark from him here.
Number 66.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball,
Now a
right there.
fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. The 1-0.
Ball, inside.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Three and 0
That's
now.
inside.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a good eye
That's
here
ball
as he
4.
takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
This is only their second base runner of the game
Up
after
next
that
for the Cubs.
earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Robinson
0-1.
Chirinos stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line toward right center. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
That's a big knock right there for his confidence. He had seen it. You're walking to the plate. You know your average would dip below 220 for the first time in a long time. Nice AB.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. None out, runners at first and second. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 0-2 delivery. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the fourth time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
Into the box, number 43, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and two strikes.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
First offering on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Goldschmidt will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Cubs set now for the bottom of the fifth, and standing in the outfielder, Dylan Carlson. Now here's the first offering. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, the second baseman, Paul DeYoung.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. This one is launched. Look at this. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game as the lead for the Cardinals opens up now to 5-0.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
To the plate now, Lars Nootbaar, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Here's another 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Arroyo brings it in, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Demetrius Lewis.
Now it'll be Demetrius Lewis. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike. In the inning coming on this solo home run. Through 5 innings, and the lead is now 5-0. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Pete Crow Armstrong. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
The 0-1. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Cat orange whistling.
Liner towards second. Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first down. So the shutout still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. First offering. Andrew Romine is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a shot toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 18.
Up next, number 18. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Happy Monday, Honcho.
Now here's the
my
first
friend.
offering.
Cheers. Emoji clinking beer mutts.
Ball, that's inside.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Nootbaar is under it. And that's the third out. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Jonathan Holder enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 52, Jonathan Holder.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Harrison Bader.
The center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Happy Monday, my
And now the
friend.
first pitch.
Lucy,
This is on the ground over to first.
Scooped
Scooped up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Cardinals, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. From the stretch. Set to deliver the 0-1. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Hello everybody on the chat. Stay connected and be respectful on the chat.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Another 1-2 delivery. Now a swing and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Holder with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Here's Nolan Arenado. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First offering. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Ground ball right side. Fielded cleanly. Offline throw, but a good job of getting back to the bag as the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they hold a 5-0 lead. And now Patrick Wisdom. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
The third baseman, number 16.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Here it comes on 1-1. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
1-2.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by them.
Hit to third. Gloved by Arenado. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, number 66.
Stepping in once again is number 66. It was a walk in his last trip. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1. Yeah.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a looper to left. Nootbaar has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Robinson Chirinos.
So stepping in is Robinson Chirinos. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now the first pitch.
That's a
And
ball.
that misses, ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball down below the knees.
Count is 2-1.
Now the 2-1.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Brad Wick gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
For Chicago, number 38.
So here is Tyler O'Neill. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Tyler O'Neill.
First pitch of the AB now. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Number 18 has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched. The 0-1 delivery. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
So now to the plate, Yadier Molina. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. Wick is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high-velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Dylan.
So next to bat will be Dylan Carlson, grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB on its way as he lifts it in the air to right field. Number 43 is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Into the box, Ian Happ. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Nah, they just haven't had much of an answer, Matty. They've been off balance and baffled all game. He's got a nice, comfortable lead. You have to think he's going to pound the strike zone. But here, get aggressive.
Andrew Miller has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 21, Andrew Miller.
Now the first pitch. Miller, a veteran at 35 years of age. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Pitch on the way. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Cardinals are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Matty V, what a nice performance in this one. 7 shutout innings. Watching from the dugout now, hard to believe that he could pitch any better than he did through the first 7 innings.
At the plate now, number 43. Ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Hello.
Here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Hello MR Money. Hey everyone. Don't get hit in the head with that brick. Hey Brittany.
The 1-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in will be Christian Arroyo. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
No balls and a strike to count. Line to the right side. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. So now into the box is Paul DeYoung. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Man, he's making a lot of noise in this one. He's feeling really locked in at the plate right now. We used to have a saying in the dugout, anybody could get 2. There ain't too many guys hitting north of 2 bombs in the game in the big leagues.
With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
D-Row, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Into the box now, Lars Nootbaar, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Right side, but it's well foul.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Here comes another 0-2. Another one sent foul. Now another 0-2. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Digging in next, Demetrius Lewis. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they hold a 5-0 lead. All set to start the 9th in this one, and digging in is the rookie designated hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong. Giovanni Gallegos comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Giovanni Gallegos.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Now the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
The 0-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. A reminder, we'll have post-game highlights coming up following the conclusion of the game here in St. Louis. Next to dig in, Andrew Romine. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1.
Ball inside.
To third. Arenado has it. Throw on to first gets him, and that means the Cubs are down to their final out now.
The batter, number 18.
Stepping in next, number 18. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 2 out, nobody on.
Ball.
2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
And the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. DeYoung's got it. Throw to first. He'll be in time to record the final out, and the Cardinals will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. A 5-0 finish tonight. The St. Louis Cardinals win for the 96th time, most in the division. Juan Rodriguez earns win number 7 on the season as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is